In this video, it's charged. What does that cut out? Size of that. Yes, it happened again. The middle aisle beckoned. Don't laugh though. I know you're just as bad. Especially because new tools have just been released. It's the weekend. Let's go tool shopping. Hello, sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. So we'll have a look what I bought from Aldi and Lidl. Few tool updates. The before and after challenge, I'm going to do the gallery next week. I've had loads of pictures through, including people's workshops and sheds, which is brilliant. Your talent is just blows me away. I'm in awe. One channel I've got to bring to your attention. This guy, Mark. I won't tell you the channel name just yet because all will become clear. He uses, well, he's a woodworker, right? So he's using routers, he's using cross-cut miter saws, he's using a table saw, all manner of tools for woodworking, yeah? And other materials as well. He's entered the challenge and emailed me, so I thought I'll have a look at his channel. I was blown away, I was blown away anyway, right? Regardless, great woodworker, really detailed, explains things well. He doesn't waffle on like me. He gets to the point and explains it beautifully. So I wanted a shout out for Mark anyway. I instantly subscribed. But when I tell you the name of the channel, it just adds to how remarkable this guy is. Resilience, determination meets creativity in the face of adversity. Mark's channel is called The Practically Blind Workshop. Yes, Mark is registered blind. I think the phrase he uses is severely visually impaired. Either way, please check his channel. Human spirit, perseverance, you name it, it's got it all. And he's a great woodworker. Mark, of course, will explain much better than I can on his channel. There's loads of videos on there, but I'll put a link to a video which I especially liked. Mark, top channel, top man. Everyone else can have a look. Right, so enough waffle. Let me show you Parkside stuff. Let me show you Aldi stuff. Let me show you what I've been buying in my shed. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you like tinkering in your shed or buying cheap tools like me, then this might be the channel for you. And please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. Cheers. So I went to Aldi Thursday evening, 16th of January, and there's a load of tools in. $4.49 for these drain cleaning tools. Here we've got a pump, manual pump there, suction pump, some flexible drain rod, 5 meters on that. And then there's this handheld thing. I think that's battery operated, just putting down the plug hole. Then we've got these 2 amp hour 20 volt batteries for £14.99. Then we've got these rechargeable LED work lights. They were $12.99. And then look here, look at detail sander, $16.99, 240 volt. Cordless impact driver with no battery, $24.99. 5-inch grinder. It's the same as mine, but a new design. Again, $24.99. And a cordless sander, $24.99 with no batteries. Drill bit selection of £3.99. And then these storage racks, these drawers. I've got these actually. They were $9.99. I'll show you them in the video. Wood screws, £3.99. £6.99 for this screwdriver set with a stand. And then look here, look. The sharpener, $16.99. I've got one of these. I may bring it out in another video. Then wire strippers, £7.99. I've got the Parkside version of these. WD-40, £3.69. These tape measures, I might have bought one of these, and I'm quite impressed. Precision screwdriver set, $2.99. Can't go wrong. £8.99. This 105-piece screwdriver and bit set. And then we look at these shelf brackets, $4.99 for a double shelf bracket. Angle brackets, £2.99. And then these spirit levels, £8.99. Large mat, I think these were 800 by 1200. Yeah, there we go. 800mm by 1200mm. Dust busters, I think they're called, they're £12.99. And then a selection of sensors, moisture and for measuring. And then £9.99, this 3-piece interlocking tool compartment set. I think this is too bad for the money. Yeah, there we go. There's the sizes as well. And then this insulation, £12.99. And then these door draft excluder seals, £1.99 from Workzone. And there you can see how they fit underneath the door. Expanding foam by Unibond, £6.99. Before I show you what I got from Aldi, you remember this stool that I got from Homebase, reduced from £15 to £12, closing down sale? Quite a few people have suggested, can we use it as a fishing tray or a fishing table? Put all your bits in there, open it up, and then it's a nice little table or stool or whatever. Great suggestions. Few people mentioned that. And also I mentioned about maybe cutting some of those compartments out to make them bigger. Probably not a good idea. Thanks for the suggestions not to, because it might weaken the stool. Your comments just make this channel. Keep them coming. And also the planer. Remember I had the 2 amp hour battery? Well, I bought some 4 amp hour batteries. Oh, and another idea I had, maybe if you had 2 of these, you could put like scaffolding planks across for doing hedges or working in the house, maybe. And also, what have you bought from Lidl or Aldi recently? Stick your comments below. So the cordless planer, the 12 volt one came, I bought the separate battery, the 2 amp hour one, 12 volt. And a lot of people mentioned about it bogging out. Battery's charged up. If I turn it on now, notice how many lights come on. And also notice the tone or the speed. Okay, so that's the 2 amp hour. I bought 2 of the 12 volt 4 amp hour batteries. Normally £13.99, 20 quid for the 2, offer that's on in Lidl Island, Lidl Parkside. Took one out already to charge up. I think it's nearly charged. I'll just open this one up so you can show you what you get in there. So there we go, 4 amp hour. And if you notice, my favourite thing, rubber on tools. Makes it feel better in the hand. And also if you drop them, of course, takes a bit of the impact. Difference in the 2 amp hour, 4 amp hour. Obviously, a set of instructions. If you're interested, PAPK12B4. So this one in the charger is now charged. Stick him in there. Nicely clicks in. No movement, no wiggle room. Let's turn it on. You can see right up to the green light, and I've noticed this runs out really quickly. When I was demonstrating it when I first got it, if you notice, well, I didn't notice it actually at the time. I only used it a bit and it was already on red. So let's see the difference again, and I'll try and edit it so you can see the difference between the 2. So as you can see, the 4 amp hour is going to give it twice as much battery life, but also it's going to stop it from bogging out. It's going to keep it going. 2 amp hour battery. 4 amp hour battery. Much better. Right, next. And because of this cold snap we've had, I've already got one of these, but not like this. This was from Parkside as well. No, not Parkside, actually. It was from Lidl. It's called Ultimate Ice Scraper with Brush, and it's got a long handle on it. Now, I've got a pickup truck, so for getting to the middle of the screen is always a bit awkward. So we've got like a squeegee on that side, a scraper on that side, nice foam bit in the middle to grip onto, and a brush for bashing away the excess snow, etc. And this was only £1.49. That's not bad, is it? Next, as you would have seen in that video, there was some tape measures. I thought I'd get one, £4.99, and I got yellow just so I can see it a lot easier. Now, this was £4.99, 10 metres. The one thing I really liked about it, it's got an automatic lock on it. So you go like that, and it stops immediately. And then to release it, just push the trigger on the top or at the bottom, which I think is a lot handier than having one that you have to lock off every time. So as soon as you stop, it's in position. Nice, clear numbers on there, metric or inches. White back, I do like the white backgrounds. It's much easier to see. Red and black font. Rubbery on the outside. And then obviously it's got a clip on the back and a little hand lanyard. It feels strong as well. It feels like it can take a real big impact, dropping from height. So you push on, oh, it's got a magnet on the end. Or has it got a magnet, or is it just touching my magnet? Oh no, it's got a magnet on the end, look, as well. Nice to see. And then the slotted end for measuring externals and internals. Just the trigger on top, retracts, and then also underneath we've got a button there. Enough said, I think. £4.99. If I didn't mention, that was from Aldi Workzone. Next, I don't think you saw in the video, but there was some angle rulers. These were again £8.99, like the normal standard spirit level. I think this has got spirit level built in, but angled. I think this will come in handy. Ideal for drawing lines at an angle, 2 spirit levels, horizontal and vertical alignment, including a carpenter's pencil, including fixing screw, scribe needles for use with a compass. Ah, I didn't know that. Suitable for angles 0 to 270 degrees, 500mm rail length. Looking good so far. Let's open him up. Ooh. Instructions. Is there any? No, but do we really need them? No. So, carpenter's pencil by the looks of it. Clips in there quite nicely. Not sharpened, but I've got a sharpener for one of these type of carpenter pencils. Oh, let me get my glasses on. Whoop. So here we have, ooh, and I presume they'll clip in there somewhere. Oop. That clips off. I suppose on the outside. There we go. And clip the other side off. This is a massive compass, this. Wow. Size of that. Woo, woo, woo. Some proper circles there. Ah, because of the size of it. Of course. Come out. We can shove the pencil in there. What about that then? We get a bigger circle there. Look at the size of the difference. Let me zoom out. Oh, the sharpener's in shot. You can wait. Work out, yeah, we can get a huge circle with that. If we want to make a dining room table or a coffee table, a round coffee table. But for doing arcs and curves as well into wood, or scribing it into metal or onto walls. Here we have for doing the angles, 0 right up to 270, and then we can lock off, I think just by tightening that up. And there it is, in metric. That's locked off really well. Yeah, that's not going anywhere very easily. Yes, I like this. Both vertical and horizontal spirit levels. There doesn't seem to be any movement from the plastic. So this is metal, that's plastic, but there doesn't seem to be any movement in it. Some slider markers here for marking off positions. 2 of them. Slide fairly easily. Release it. Close it back up. Yeah, they clip on. They do pop off quite easily, they do. I suppose you don't need to leave them on all the time. And if you notice this end, it locks in with this little pin here and a recess in there. In fact, is that magnetised? Yeah, it is. Magnets. There's 2 things I like, rubber and magnets. Yeah, that's locked in. Yeah, it takes a little bit of force, not much, but enough to hold it together. I like this idea. So we could have pin, or we could have 2 pins or a pencil and a pin. Stick them in there, and then that's clever as well. They've thought about this. So for storage, close them both together, and then we can stick it back in there. Pencil in there. Nice. I like that. I'm glad I bought it. Let's try something out. Let's stick that in there. Pencil. Where's my pencil sharpener? Here it is. Look, carpenter's pencil sharpener. Elongated hole at the top. You let the bird in. I'm a mucky pup, look. So, let's haste. Ooh, sharp. Right, clean that up later. Take this out of the way. Shove him in there. Oop. Before I use the compass, just do an angled line. 26 degrees. So if you want to do a 26-degree line, let's use red. Yeah, of course, that will get in the way. So get rid of them. Get rid of them. We know that's 26 degrees. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's draw a massive circle on the floor of the shed. Right, on the wobbly tripod. Ooh. Right, I don't know if you can see that. God, that's a massive span. I don't know what that span is. Let's measure it. I don't know why I'm bothering to measure this with my new tape measure, because it's 500 mil, so more or less a metre span. So we could do a, what, 2 metre circle diameter. I think we can at least do a 6-foot circle. Not be able to do it on this floor. Let's do one, whatever that is. Tighten that up on the floor and Nice. Oh, I've not stuck it in enough. Didn't want to pierce my floor. Oh, there we go, a circle. It works. I like this a lot. £8.99. Next. As you saw in the clip at Aldi, I've got these storage container modules already. They screw to the wall dead easily, got holes all at the back. I've got two there. I've got that style as well, which is the smaller boxes. I can really vouch for these. These are probably 6 years old maybe, and they're still going strong. Very flexible, so they're not going to shatter if you drop them. These are flexible as well, which is good. I've got those up there. I've got some down here, and I've got a selection of them there as well. I can rate them. £9.99 isn't bad at all. Now, a lot of you will know that I've got a Parkside cordless impact driver, and so I thought I'd get another, mainly just to make a comparison of the two. But I think I'm going to do that in another video. This is 20 volts as well. Same price, actually, £24.99. So it'll be interesting to see how they both compare with one another. So if you want to see more, subscribe and click the notification bell somewhere around there. I think we should at least open it up and have a quick look. Manual, 3-year warranty. I'm a Parkside fanboy, but if something's better, I will admit to it. Clip for the side there as well. At least stick a battery in. I've already bought these. This is a 4 amp hour battery. Click. Ooh. Have I charged it? That's charged. Why does that cut out? Does it only work if it's got pressure on it? That's new to me if it does. Ah. Yeah, this is where I need to read the instructions, isn't it? It's got a button there for auto stop. See on there? Auto stop. So that, there we are, auto stop, green light on, and then you can turn that off, I think. There we go. Right, we'll go through this a bit more detail in the next video. But I do notice rubber, but is it enough rubber to compete with Parkside? Also, part 2 of my Creality laser cutter engraver, that's coming up in a video next week. And this. Bring on the comments. Something like 8 years ago, I started building this shed from a dismantled garage that I took down, moved it to the bottom of my garden, and then built it. Well, I was watching some videos of a subscriber to the channel, Anders. He's got a great channel. It reminds me so much of when I started building this shed. The channel's called The Adventures of Anders. He's doing the same. He transported his shed to his back garden. He's building it now. Check his channel out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You'll probably be able to give him tips along the way as well. And you'll be able to pick up things as he goes along stage by stage. So check his channel out. I'll put it below. So I think I'm going to get into the 12 volt range of Parkside. Especially now I've got two 4 amp hour batteries. I know a few people have already got the 12 volt range and they've had good results. Thanks for your comments. Remember to check out Mark at the Practically Blind Workshop. Show him some support and I'm sure his channel's just going to grow and grow. I'll bring out the video very soon on the impact drivers for Parkside and Ferrex. Try and formulate a bit of a test for both. Try and do like a score system or something. So I'm pretty sure I'll be going back to Aldi and buying some more tools. Am I turning into a Ferrex fanboy? Talking of Ferrex fanboys, someone I know who's just bought some tools. You might know him already, Heaths Workshop. I'll put his link below as well. He's just bought some tools from Aldi, so I'm pretty sure he's going to bring our video out very soon. Let me know what sort of other jobs this can be used for. I'm sure loads. As I always say, I'm not an expert. I always get things wrong because I'm misinformed or I just don't know or I guess. I always rely on your comments. It helps me and others. I'm just passionate about my shed and buying new tools. It's fun, isn't it? So subscribe if you're the same. A link on the screen now to all my tool reviews, mainly Parkside, but I've got a feeling there might be more Aldi ones coming on. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, take care, and remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers! See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.